Recently, the United States and its Western allies have continued to exert pressure on China, Russia and North Korea in an attempt to isolate them from the international community. However, China, Russia and North Korea did not act in accordance with the wishes of the United States. Instead, they received visits from friendly countries at the same time. China hosted Venezuelan President Maduro, and Russia welcomed North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Both visits demonstrated the friendly cooperation between China, Russia and North Korea and their joint resistance to US hegemony. Xi and Putin met on February 4, 2022, during a massive Russian buildup of force on the Ukrainian border, with the two expressing that the two countries are nearly united in their anti-US alignment and that both nations shared no limits to their commitments. Chinese leader Xi Jinping has assured Vladimir Putin of China's support on Russian sovereignty and security in May. In May 2023, Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin and Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak visited Beijing and met with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Novak said that Russian energy supplies to China will increase by 40% year-on-year in 2023. Chinese Premier Li Qiang hailed the comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership between China and Russia in the new era, saying that bilateral trade between China and Russia had increased by more than 40% over the past year. Following the implementation of international sanctions during the Russo-Ukrainian War, China provided economic relief to Russia. China's total trade with Russia was a record $190 billion in 2022. In the same year, China accounted for 40% of Russia's imports. In the first half of 2023, models from Chinese car companies accounted for more than a third of all sales in Russia. On October 18, 2023, Chinese leader Xi Jinping emphasized the deepening political mutual trust with Russian President Vladimir Putin, lauding their strong strategic coordination and record-high bilateral trade volume. China and Russia are traditional friendly neighbors, and the two countries have extensive cooperation in the fields of economy, culture, science and technology. In the military field, China and Russia have also maintained a close cooperative relationship. Since the early 1990s, the cooperation between China and Russia in the field of military technology has gradually strengthened. Especially after 2000, the military technology cooperation between China and Russia has become closer, involving fighter jets, missiles, tanks, armored vehicles and other fields. As early as February 2022, according to US authorities, Russia asked China for advanced military weaponry, in particular, armed drones for use in their invasion of Ukraine. In March 2023, Politico reported that Chinese state-owned weapons manufacturer Norinco shipped assault rifles, drone parts, and body armor to Russia between June and December 2022, with some of the shipments going through via third countries including Turkey and the United Arab Emirates. According to the US Department of Defense, Chinese ammunition has been used on battlefields in Ukraine. Recently, Russia's military has bought hundreds of Chinese all-terrain vehicles popular in the US. In a move that risks heightening tensions between the West and Beijing over President Xi Jinping's tacit backing for Moscow's invasion of Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin inspected the Desert Cross 1000-3 utility terrain vehicle earlier this month alongside Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu, who said the Chinese-made buggy was extremely in demand. Social media footage has shown Russian soldiers using them in the field. The Russian military was already fielding 537 basic versions of Shandong Odz's Desert Cross 1000-3 and planned to buy another 1,500 with additional options. State newswire TASS reported, citing a panel the Defense Ministry put up next to the vehicles seen by Putin. Chinese exports of lorries to Russia have surged, freeing Moscow's domestic producers to focus on supporting the war effort. In January 2022, on the eve of the full-scale invasion, official Chinese data suggests Russia bought $32 million worth of heavy goods vehicles and trailer trucks. In July, such imports peaked at almost $1 billion. Last month, they were worth $378 million. Recently, Russian media reported that the Russian military has begun to receive VT-4 main battle tanks and ZBL-09 armored vehicles produced in China. This is another important achievement of China-Russia military technical cooperation, This article will introduce the background of this Sino-Russian military technical cooperation, the performance and characteristics of Chinese armored vehicles, the procurement plan of the Russian military, and the impact of this cooperation from the following aspects. According to Russian media reports, the Russian military plans to purchase no less than 100 VT-4 main battle tanks and 500 ZBL-09 armored vehicles from China. These equipment will be used in the training and actual combat of the Russian army. The Russian military stated that they are very satisfied with the performance and characteristics of the VT-4 main battle tank and ZBL-09 armored vehicle produced in China, and believe that these equipment can provide important combat support for the Russian army. The success of the Sino-Russian military technology cooperation will further enhance the cooperation between China and Russia in the military field. The cooperation between the two countries in the field of military technology can not only improve the military strength of both sides, but also promote the cooperation and coordination between the two countries in international affairs. The performance and characteristics of the VT-4 main battle tank and ZBL-09 armored vehicle produced in China have been recognized by the Russian military, which will help to enhance the international status and influence of Chinese military equipment. In addition, this cooperation will also help Chinese military enterprises accelerate technological upgrading and innovation, and improve product quality and performance. The cooperation between China and Russia in the field of military technology requires a lot of financial and resource support, which will promote the cooperation between China and Russia in the economic field. The economic cooperation between China and Russia will not only help promote the economic development of the two countries, but also provide better conditions and support for the military technology cooperation between the two countries. In general, the success of this Sino-Russian military technology cooperation will further enhance the cooperation between China and Russia in the military field, enhance the international status and influence of China's military equipment, and promote the economic cooperation between China and Russia. In addition, this cooperation will also help Chinese military enterprises accelerate technological upgrading and innovation, and improve product quality and performance.